Hey people, Injured here 3v3 Faction War. This is Estia Province and Eldar versus Chaos Space Marines for the blue Eldar team Asmondeus, also known as Asmondeus, with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat with some powerful disruption and support alongside. Oh, another one. It's Z Captain with the same Han elite scheme. Rounding off the team, Inekura is a Farseer support hero that fights in melee combat with some powerful buffs, debuffs and control abilities. Also the same Han elite scheme, but it's been recolored. Redbeard kicking us off for the Chaos Space Marines with a Plague Champion. Starts off in ranged combat with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but it's pretty slow. Got some Death Guard of course. Alongside Dark Riku with a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fights in melee combat. And here we have Centzontotochtin with a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and destructive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Just chucked out a Doom Bolts, which maybe messed up these Dire Avengers. Guide on these Dire Avengers, 2-1 though against Inekura. Looks like the Captain is coming towards the east side, might be able to get a flank with those Banshees. Inekura just backing away, full retreat in fact. So now the Captain is going to be isolated. Destructor for the Heretics maybe. There's a bunch of them here. Nope, just jumps on them. Dire Avengers getting some pew pew on the Chaos Lord. These guys bashing. So it's a 1v1 fight pretty much. Banshees were caught in a kind of awkward position though. And Heretics get on them. No Doom Blast. Dark Riku wanted to preserve some there. Looks like the Captain's going to be forced off. But here's Inekura. Maybe they can support from this side. Destructors seem to miss everything. Really wayward shots there from the Warlock. What's he up to? Good special attack though. Did not see a guide go up, but the Farseer gets into some melee. Now chopping up the Sorcerer. Look at the damage from those Banshees on retreat. There's the guide. A little bit too late. Might have been able to finish him if it was up earlier. We've got Noise Marines on the way for Dark Riku. Raptors for Centzontotochtin. And Redbeard and Centzon with double Heretics. Meanwhile, west side, Asmon's Banshees with some special attacks, as you do. Some power melee kicks. Plague Champion's in trouble here. Heretics with Aspiring Champion get a Doom Blast and flee. Their signature move, and the Plague Champion did go down. Good special. 3 Banshees versus 3 Chaos Space Marines. Who wins? Destructor wins, it seems. Did they drop a model? They did drop a model. It was a good engagement for Asmon. In the mid. Contested wreck point stays red. We have a combi Flamer Chaos Lord, and here are the Noise Marines with their Sonic Blaster. Listen to the din, or maybe not. They got knocked over by some Rangers, and there's a washout. What are these Noise Marines doing? They're way too close to stuff. There we go. Shoot your Sonic Blaster. There's AoE damage, pretty good damage too, and disables ranged attacks. Banshees have got them. There's the Cacophony. Knocks down all units, not just enemy stuff. But it's good for protecting them against melee units. Chaos Lord gets in there. Banshees might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, need to retreat. Raptors are on their retreat path. Are any grenades on the way? Doesn't seem like it. Raptors should be safe. 465, 456. Chaos team gets through again. Might get a decap, might get a bash. Should be a pretty clean bash too, although the Warlock is still here. Might not be clean if he destructors these guys. Going for the Merciless Switchblade. Really bad news for the Raptors. Redbeard's also getting some. Rangers here taking pot shots at the Noise Marines. They are close to dropping a model. Destructor gets one. And the Farseer is in. Gets another. Good thing that they retreated right then. Oh, they still went down. I was going to say that special would have knocked them over and they would have died for sure, but they did go down. Did a bit sloppy there from Dark Riku. The veteran doesn't play a huge amount these days, I don't think. Speaking of veterans, we have another one with Asmon. Both long time Dawn of War 2 players. Sometimes they come out of the woodwork and play some games. We have grenade launchers for Redbeard's Heretics. Are we going to see the barrage? Maybe they used it already. CSM can just get around and smack them in melee maybe. Oh, they've switched targets. Now these guys trying to get into melee. Switch targets again. Doing more damage the closer they get, of course. And here comes the Warlock of Asmon with Immolator. which now gives a fire damage over time on his ranged attacks, which is pretty fun for him. Not fun for anyone else. I think that's set to get toned down a little bit in the next update. The damage over time from the ranged attacks, specifically. The Eldar bust on through then, onto the power. Able to break out. You have grenades up. Only one. What do you fellas have? Ladies, I should say. Aspect of fleetness. These guys with aspect of strength. Sorcerer's got his Sword of Flame and vestments. Waiting for some support though, I think. Dark Riku with that corn worship. Where's this fella going? Going towards the... Oh, wants to try and get revive on the Plague Champion. He's capping up. And Noise Marines are on the power, replaced there by Dark Riku. Also has some Havocs up. Raptors of Redbeard harassing while the power bash goes. Really effective, as you can see. They just shake them apart. Can they get a model of the Raptors here, Asmon? Yes, they can. Fire. Pretty effective at stuff. 454 to 405. Eldar still on the red team's natural power on the eastern side there. Not sure how they're doing. Cacophony to just frustrate the Banshees for as long as possible and then probably just run away. Yep. Merciless Switchblade. Oh, does so much damage per swing, that thing. Uh-oh. Banshees on retreat path. No grenades, though. So they are going to be okay. They do get away. Bunch of dead heretics there. Shield went up. Not sure how much bashing got done. At least one generator went down. Those guys go for the garrison. There's no real anti-garrison stuff here, so they should be okay to annoy some stuff. Grenade there misses. Big old shot there from the Rangers. They're strangely split up here, the Ranger squad. Warlock needs to get in there, draw some fire. See Captain's Banshees alongside. And the Destructor, decent hit. Forced them off. Havoc's also forced off, but too close to the garrison there. And they're on the power again. Meanwhile, west side, bunch of fire. That was maybe Immolate from the Combi Flame, what we saw a bit late there. Raptors with their aspiring champion up. Gets the Demon Maul. Heavy melee weapon. These guys trying to fleet the hell away from it. Go for the garrison, guys. Or just chuck a grenade. It's a nice grenade. Didn't get a kill, though. Now we see some Nurgle worship from Redbeard to give some health regen. And they're bashing power again. 2v1 against Asmon. While the Eldar 2v1 the other side. They have to both get full bashes, right? Maybe. Can Asmon stop it? I think they stopped the full bash. Now we'll see if Dark Riku can. Oh, Dark Riku's split. It's not a 2v1, it's a 2v2 here. I think it was just a Chaos Lord on that side, in fact. It's a big advantage generally if you have a mid player in a 3v3 that can split well. Not easy to do because stuff can die so fast. Banshees have found some CSM. Oh, they might be done for. Knocked down and chopped up. Those are Centzontotochtin's CSM. Inekura, you're alone, says, is he a captain? They're getting the cap though. Don't think they're going to push for the power bash. Here's some Plague Marines from Redbeard. Dark Riku with a Blood Crusher on the way. Oh, Chaos Lord was taken out. Yeah, just as I said how good he is at splitting. Chaos Lord goes down. Sorcerer having a bit of trouble getting to melee. There he goes. Sword of Flame will do some good DPS. That was a heal, I think. Yet Spirit Stones are up. Spiritual Rights. And they eventually get rid of him. I don't think they got a full bash though. Almost. Almost. More fire. The Immolate from the Warlock there. Some touch of Nurgle Raptors. Warlock does drop. And CSM should be able to retake this. They've got a decent army here, Redbeard. Dark Reaper's up for Asmon, also for Z-Captain. Trying to hold up the west side a bit. Eldar can get back out into the field way quicker than Chaos generally can, although, you know, Corn Worship helps. Here's that Blood Crusher. A demon with vehicle armor. Good DPS to a single target. And decent disruption too with its charge and stuff. Meanwhile, west side, Raptors in a bad place. Dark Reaper's shooting them. Banshee's chopping them up. The Warlock was in there too. Chaos Lord's back to his feet. How did he get that revive, Mr. Plague Champion? It's a miracle. Chaos Lord goes down again. At least it's easier to revive him from there. Plague Champion gets away, I think. But Eldar pushed through, and now Z Captain can get the revive on Asmon's Warlock. They're both level 2. Meanwhile, capping up the east side, pushing through, in fact, is Centzontotochtin. Recovers with their own Blood Crusher. Raptors level 2. And there's that Power Bash. Noise Marines doing their thing. Blood Crusher also helping out. Do we have any anti-vehicle here? I think it might just be the aspect of strength. They have Doom, though, from the Doombringer. Z Captain over here in a flash. Dark Creepers got a little bit close, but they get away from the Raptors. Banshees were there to counter-initiate the jump. Blood Crusher is probably going to chase them off, though, yeah. And this might be a dicey retreat from the Banshees. Got caught by the suppression. Should be okay. Gonna drop some models, though. Yeah. But they can jump over stuff. They are fleetless. Shutting down those fire dragons. Grenade almost hit some Banshees. Oh no. These are done for. They're not going to get away. Tried to get away with Cacophony there. Twice now they've been overextended slightly by Dark Riku. And twice they've been lost. Eldar are great at punishing your mistakes, which is why they are such a hated faction in this game. I guess they're all hated by someone. Heal back in base. Spiritual rights, I think, there. We just saw. West side is blue. Got shields up and all that stuff. Plague Champion alongside his Plague Marines. Got no war gear, that guy. What is he up to? Warp Throw is in. Cloak of Shadows on the way. There was the Warp Throw. They did retreat out of it, though. I don't think you want to fight here. Oh, Blood Crusher. Evens it up. Banshee's going in. Doing a really good job. Where is the Touch of Nurgle? It's a great time to use it there. 371 to 288. Didn't see it. Raptors get away. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's a really good grenade. And Banshees are there. They're super not getting away. The curse of Indrid strikes again. Cannot escape it. Can a Blood Crusher charge here? Or Demonic Roar? There it is. Makes everything run away for a second. Bit of a weird ability, that. But it works. Didn't get him away from trouble that time, but... Wraith Lord up here for Z Captain. And anti-vehicle for the Chaos fellas. Not a whole lot. Dark Riku could get some for the Havocs. Chaos Lord is still down. Eldar looking pretty good here, I think. They've had a couple of good engagements. That's a Warp Throw. Oh, you can throw worshipping heretics? That's pretty rude. Very rude. They went down, those heretics there. Dark Riku doesn't know what killed the Blood Crusher. I don't know either, buddy. Maybe the Banshees? Doesn't know how. I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, there. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it got chopped up. Big time. I saw it. I saw it. They're kind of locked in base here. Getting power bashed. What is this? Stealing a fully populated power on the east side. It's not good for Chaos. And they're on the VP. Here's a Blood Crusher of Centzontotochtin. 371, 253, sorry. Big swing from the Ghost Glaive Sword. Yeah, massive pressure on Chaos. I don't know if they can break out here. Another Warp Throw. Does not care about your religious freedoms. Doesn't care if you're worshipping. You're going to need to run away, guys. Oh, maybe not. Blaze turrets were close enough. Got a full bash and a decap. Look at the map. And Chaos cut back into this. Wraith Lord going to tie up the Plague Marines there. Dark Creepers getting shots in. They're actually suppressed, those Plague Marines, but they move pretty good under suppression for something that's so slow. They don't get as much of a speed debuff as usual, much like the Plague Champion himself. Blood Crusher going to get involved. These guys do have a heavy melee weapon. He's going to get caught here. Raptors get away from the wrath of the Wraith Lord, but do these heretics. What are you doing, Blood Crusher? Cannot fight a Wraith Lord. Goes down. We have a Chaos Predator on the way for Centzontotochtin. Redbeard also into tier 3, as is Z Captain. Now there's the Warlock with the warp throw again. I think they'll be alright. Markers each fella's level 2. 371202. And they get a decap here. They've got a decap on the power, bashing it too with fire dragons. Look at the web weight. This is a hell of a lot of pressure. Oh, Centzon cancelled the tank. Got some Terminators. Twin linked bolters and power fist. Or there might be combi bolters actually. Predator's going to be a welcome thing for the Chaos team, I think. Wraithlord could get a shoulder mounted Bright Lance though. They're going up to the Farseer. And they got her with a sync kill. Wraithlord is there. That guy did not get away. Super didn't get away. West side uncapped. Autarch sprinting around to take it. Plague Champion going to get a revive on the Chaos Lord finally. And down for ages over there. And look at that. Capped the natural. They'll get it back soon enough. And there's a tank now on the west side. And I think they're going to cap it. Chaos Lord gets secured a week. Taking out some of his rage on the Autarch here. Gets rid of her. Plague Champion still no war gear. Might want to get the fist and stuff to help cap that contested VP. Blob cap in here. Plague Marines got it. Just infest it with their stink and call it capped. They're going to grab this power back too. That's going to be a big help. Or maybe not. Bunch of Eldar here. Terminators might make a big difference here if they can get the kills and get that demoralization going. Raptors with a risky jump. Doing well. Doom Bolts flies in. They actually tanked it quite well while they were in cover, I think. Cover really messes up Doom Bolts, I should say. Man, Banshee's got wrecked. Demoralization does make you take more damage as well, not just do less damage. It did seem to stack up really quick there and messed up those Banshees big time. They went down. Here comes the captain though with Wraithlord. Banshees of their own going in ahead, trying to set up the push with a War Shout suppression. Did pretty well. Did really well. That red debuff circle there on the Banshees, that's just the speed debuff you get if you get too close to Plague Marines, because, you know, don't smell great. Couldn't quite get the power. And Eldar got the west side back. 356-139. Seer Council for Z Captain and a Fire Prism for Inekura. Down goes the Chaos Lord. No, he doesn't. Took down a Warlock. I thought that was his death animation there, just swinging his sword around before he fell over, but nope. Let the Galaxy burn, and they're going to get the west side back, I think. Plague Champion is down, but it's going to get a revive. Here's the Seer Council. A squad of Warlocks with power melee weapons. Pretty nuts. Bad news for all the Chaos Infantry. Even the Terminators are going to get wrecked by those guys unless they get claws. Full power bash, and it's a clean bash too. No damage taken on those fellas. Chaos Lord gets the cap going. I guess you retreated, did you? Yeah. Still no war gear for that guy. Dark Creepers leveled up. One of them has. Okay, they didn't get a decap, but it was a full bash. Raptors have actually done well for Centzontotochtin. Mark of Corn tank for Redbeard. Good jump. Bunch of stuff turns on the Raptors though. There's Doom from the Doombringer. They do get away. And now we have autocannon Terminators. Can they rack up some kills? That's a Noxious Cloud in the back line. Fire Prism. Will be hunted down by tanks. Needs to try and keep maximum range. And these guys took the brunt of the Noxious Cloud, it seems. They've been forgotten, I think, by Z Captain. Down they go. Got to decap the Plague Marines. Well done, fellas. Avatar on the way for Asmon. Warlock is still down. Got a Nurgle Shrine, though. Dark Riku has tons of red, so we could see a nuke on the VP or something. Clawed themselves back into this, the Chaos team. They really have. We're able to break out. Looks like the Sorcerer is capping that eastern power. Wraith Lord will ill-advised chase. Did have the Bright Lance, but autocannon from the tank and from the Terminators was enough. These guys now getting chased by Banshees, but there's some help from Raptors. They can turn and engage now. Close to dropping a model though, those Terminators. They might want to, play it safe, guys. It's expensive to reinforce those fellas. Chaos dragged themselves right back into it. Look at the map now. 280 to 116. Fire Dragons do their thing. Especially dangerous with the guide buff. And that big old heal there from the Farseer keeps them going. Well timed, let the Galaxy burn. Doom bolts as well. Not bad. Doom is up on the Chaos Lord. Needs to be careful here. Looks like he's going to be alright. Oh, the Farseer is not alright. Took an autocannon to the neck and goes down. Plague Champion now starting to get his groove on. Armor of Pestilence, Plague Fist will be a very good cap. I'm not sure why he's in the mid right now. That was Aura of Decay knocking down that stuff. And now Pestilence Strike. Got rid of one squad, but now the west side is being taken. Avatar's going to smack down this shrine. Super unit for Eldar. Great in combat and provide some passive buffs. So did the Seer Council, in fact. So these Banshees, if they stick around, will buff to hell. So will the Seer Council, since they do get their own buff. Double Mark of Zinc CSM will be good for taking down the Avatar. Got some tanks as well. Riku has one. Heretics to repair it, although they're idle at the moment. Going for Mark of Khorne. Bit of damage on the Avatar already. Infiltrated by what? Oh, by the Webway or something? Oh, by Cloak of Shadows. Thought there was a Farseer Webway over there or something. Eldar pushing on through. Tanks need to stay alive to get this game, I think. They need to do well. These CSM go for the garrison. That's really risky. Here come a bunch of grenades. Why would you do this? And there's a Wailing Doom. Somehow they survived it. Two models have survived. Can they get away? Avatar, oh, couldn't get a swing. Oh, yes he can. He killed one. But one does escape. The Warlock did not escape. Demon Sword to the face. Level 5 Chaos Lord now. Defended their power. And somehow the Plague Champion got a melee kill on a Fire Prison. That's not something you see very often. The slowest melee, heavy melee hero gets a kill on a really long range vehicle. Goes down though for his trouble. Gonna get revived by Riku. 2-1 cap here for Eldar. Chaos running out of time. Look at this though. Sorcerer getting a decap. Doom on him. Why is he on fire? The Doombringer sets you on fire apparently. That might just be effect. It might not do damage over time. 247 to 64. More reviving for the Chaos Lord. He's getting tons of XP here. Some repairs. They need to get rid of that Bright Lance so the tanks will come in. Did a lot of damage to the Avatar. Surprised it's not moving back still. Oh, Bright Lance got the tank. Nuke from Dark Riku. Really upset with that Bright Lance, and down it goes. Another tank from Centzontotochtin now, also getting Mark of Khorne. Grenade. There it is. Oh, that's a good one. That was a juicy one. Level 4 Heretics though. You could have stayed around and... Oh, I didn't need to decap. It was already red. It was already red. I think, speaking of Heretics getting grenaded, there we go. Again. Terminators here from Redbeard. Tank is being chased. There's some Nurgle worship. It won't help out this tank because it's not Redbeards, but, you know, moral support. I think it's going to be okay. Yeah. Seer Council not suited for taking out vehicles. Banshees, though, pretty suited for taking out Chaos Space Marines. Down they go. And there's more Seer Council here from Inekura. And another Avatar on the way. 2-1 for the Eldar. Lightning Claw Terminators now for Redbeard. Tearing through the Seer Council. 5 dragons, though. Plague Champion is in there. And the Pestilent Strike was helping out, although it's a little bit far back. It's there. Doom on the Terminators. They need to get away. Did they already use their teleport? They must have. Or they'd be teleporting. Dark Riku also got some Terminators with the auto cannon. Oh, they got away. They did get away. Getting flanked by some Raptor Melters. Chaos Terminators shrugging off a grenade. 247 to 35. The Sorcerer, I think, is on the Eldar's victory point though. Can they get a decap there? Plague Champion went down trying to get this. That might be an Eldritch. It is. Plague Marines almost wiped out. Almost. Terminators didn't actually drop a model there. Chaos Lord, another revive. Oh, maybe not. Wailing Doom says no. No revives for you. Single cap here for Chaos. 233, 35. Sorcerer has been forced off that natural VP. Tank is still going. Avatar tying up its biggest threat, the Inferno Bolters of the Marcos CSM. Gets the revive, I think. There we go. Level 7 Chaos Lord now. There's the Wrath of Cain. That'll knock down even the Chaos Lord. There he goes flying. Trying to get the cap is the Plague Champion. Gone for Icon of Nurgle then. Not the Mucus Discharge. That's another Eldritch. That is going to kill him. Not quite, but it got pretty... Oh, it did kill him. No, it didn't. 17 hit points. He's alright. Where the hell is he? He's in there. Is that another Eldritch? It is. Just keep on Eldritching. Down to 20 VPs, the Chaos team. Terminators somehow didn't drop a model there. The Lightning Claw guy is down to 2. Teleporting away. Can Eldar get this VP and see out this game? What is this? It's a tank and some heretics going for the VP. Eldar not defending it at all. They do have a decent VP lead, I suppose. Don't really need to defend it at this point. D-cannon for Asmon. Where is it? It's at base. I bet I missed a singularity somewhere. Havoc's got grenaded and then chopped up. Terminator's getting chased. Couldn't quite save them. The Plague Champion Pestilence Strike was a bit late. And they are capping it. Look at this though. Centzontotochtin keeps the pressure up in the mid. Can they break out? Redbeard's down to a single unit. That might be too much to ask. Dark Riku, famous for his hate of Eldar. Subjugated Fire Dragons. Chaos Predator, it looks very, very vulnerable there. And goes down. Oh look, there's Enhance from the Falchu's Wing. It's a decent nuke from the Sorcerer. Yeah, messed up those Dire Vendors pretty well. Are they going to live? That's amazing. Well done, you guys. Single cap though for Eldar is enough to see the game out. Frantic, though this guy was trying to cap as well. Frantic finish. Chaos did an amazing job to get themselves back into the game. But the swift death and Eldritch after Eldritch on that west side won the Eldar the game. I think those Eldritches made a massive difference. Level 6 Plague Champion, a level 8 Chaos Lord got about 4 revives, I think, maybe even more. Level 6 Sorcerer at the end, good pressure on his VP from Centzon. Level 7 Warlock for Asmon, level 7 for Z-Captain, and level 6 Farseer for Inekura. There you have it, guys. Big thanks to the players for taking part, and for you for watching. Impregnable, the host, as always. Mad props to him, and I'll see you next time, guys.